everybody get up. Let's go. Get up. Get up, everybody. It's 4th of July weekend. Everybody get up. We're going to celebrate 4th of July weekend. Got him. No, that's a TikTok sound. Come on. Welcome back to the Funny Business Podcast, everybody. Yes, it is 4th of July weekend. I hope everybody is getting ready for it. I know myself, I have an interesting weekend. I will be at work on actual 4th of July. So hopefully I'll find some time to have a hot dog, have a burger, sit by the pool maybe. But hope everybody's getting ready for that. Mike, I hope you're getting ready for a nice 3-day weekend.
It's a 4-day weekend for me.
Well, excuse me.
Yeah, they wanted to give us July 1 for all the hard work that we've done the past year. And I'm like, just right next to pizza parties, huh? Like 1 day off. Like, so yeah, I'll be having a 4-day weekend. Do you want to give a happy birthday to one of my students, Emily? She is turning 20, and she always used to say, I've never met somebody with a 4th of July birthday. And her parents always used to tell her that the fireworks were just for her. So hopefully by now she knows that those fireworks are more than just for her, but in due part it is for her. But I'm doing well, man. I'm ready for another banger of a week. Right. I mean, I know we're Friday, but we're ready for another banger of a week. And yeah, we're here. We're ready to enjoy another timely episode of the Funny Business Podcast.
Yeah, no, keep on keeping on. Yeah, I got just a lot going on, but it's always nice to just sit down on a nice Monday whenever we record. Sit down with your best bud and just guys being dudes.
That was a kiss if you couldn't tell.
And moving on.
I'm glad we're not doing these shows in person or else we'd be canceled. No.
That's true.
So Matt, it's getting hot. It's the 4th of July. Do you know another thing that people like to do when it's hot that time of the year, besides going to the pool? They like
water parks. Real amusement parks.
Nothing with artificial water. They like to
cook.
Close.
Sunbathe.
Okay, we're getting closer to the water. Activities to do in the water.
Swim.
Okay, getting out of the water, but you're close to the water.
I'm confused. Am I talking about water stuff or not?
Yeah, it's
beach.
A water.
I give up.
Oh, dude, I'll give you a hint. It's the animals in the sea.
Dolphins.
No.
Fish.
Yes, fish. What do you do with fish? You
fry them.
Okay, but how do you get them first?
Fishing.
You go, yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
That hurt my head.
Oh, that hurt me.
Yeah.
So yeah, you go fishing. And Matt, I found this crazy story by the HuffPost that we're going to dissect, and it's a little weird. I don't know if you saw this on the interwebs, but it's a little weird. So Richard from Shelbyville, Indiana, took his friend John Hoop, these are real names, fishing on the Ohio River last week. The goal was for Hoop to land his first blue catfish. You ever caught catfish before?
I have been fishing in probably
Have you caught anything?
Over 15 years.
Have you ever caught anything?
Yeah, so I was going to say that. So sometimes when we go to Ocean City, we'll go on like a little boat. We'll go bay fishing for 3 hours for flounder. So I have caught some fish. I've never caught a keeper though.
Okay. Makes sense. We used to have a pond that had a lot of fish that we would just fish and then we'd put them back in the water. It was more of just the sport of, hey, get food, but then you also get caught. We'll put you out and then we'll put you back in. Yeah. So, Matt, John, Richard and John both caught a catfish. There's that fly again.
Oh boy.
Matt, they noticed that something in the catfish, specifically, they noticed that the stomach was huge, like ginormous, like
Was it-
abnormally ginormous.
Can I take a guess?
Yeah,
Was it Prego?
it was not Prego.
Oh.
There's something in the catfish.
Oh no.
Matt,
Oh no.
you were right. At first, it was assumed because of eggs and maybe some wildlife the fish had eaten.
Mhm.
I can't believe I'm going to say this.
Oh no.
Matt, there was a sex toy in this fish.
How did I know that you were going to say that?
Nothing more than the podcast. I got the fly. Screw you. You fly.
What did you get him with?
My handy dandy fly swatter.
Oh, nice.
Which, by the way,
That's a nice one.
this was a retreat prize if you got an answer correct at one of our working retreats. So
That's a
and
good prize.
it makes noises too. I thought it did.
I can't.
I think the batteries are dead.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold up.
That's a good prize though. That's a nice fly swatter.
I was like, they're like, why are you so happy? I'm like, because I need a fly swatter.
Yeah, everybody needs a fly swatter. Something you don't think of to buy, but
all right, so bring it all back. A sex toy.
yeah.
It was an abnormally weird cucumber.
Okay.
Trying to keep it PG here, folks.
Let's say you start a podcast, or you're running your own side hustle and have a bunch of links that you want your audience to know about. As a podcast, Matt and I have all of our social media, all of our podcast links, and other important things. Make it easier for your followers to find your important links, social media, and latest content by having it all in one page with solo.to. I'll be honest, I have used similar websites like this, but nothing compares to solo.to. All of your links are clean and easy to navigate. Have an upcoming video? It's really easy to make those changes. Plus, solo.to has opportunities to upgrade to include more customization, advanced analytics, and so much more. Solo.to is giving us a special opportunity for you to get 10% off if you create an account and upgrade. Be sure to go to solo.to/funnybusiness to create your account today.
I don't even know where to start.
So, backtracking a little bit, it wasn't until later that day that he actually pressed down in the catfish's abdomen and felt two hard objects that he knew couldn't be eggs. When they returned to Kessler's home and cut open the catfish, they discovered that it was bulking up in the fish's tummy. A foam ball, part of another fish, and a fairly large size cucumber. Kessler referred to it as the, quote, other object.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Matt, I was doing my research and holy crap. I was looking this up on the laptop and I'm like, oh boy, let's keep scrolling. Let's gather data and information. Let's not show the picture.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a cucumber.
I just want to know how the catfish ate it.
Great question.
Because I didn't think catfish ate stuff that big.
Catfish tend to have a large mouth that they can ingest.
I know they're big fish, but something that big? I don't know.
Do you ever see anybody go noodling before?
No.
Oh, man. So you think fishing with a fishing rod's weird. So there's these people. I'm going to actually look up a definition.
Yep.
So noodling is fishing for catfish using one's bare hands, and it's practiced primarily in the southern United States. Wikipedia, friends. The noodler places their hand inside a discovered catfish hole in order to catch the fish. Many other names are used in different regions for the same activity. Yeah. So they literally use their hand to pull the fish out. I saw a doc on it. It's crazy.
Do you think you could catch a fish with bare hands?
Nope.
I don't think I could either.
So Kessler posted photos of the catfish and the, quote, other object on his Facebook page, where it immediately aroused our interest to the tune of more than 19,000 shares when he posted it. I believe it was later that afternoon.
Hmm.
It also created some challenges for him as the dad of a 3-year-old girl. When it came out, John, my wife, and I started laughing. My wife immediately covered my daughter's eyes and turned her away from it.
Yep.
The
Smart
daughter
move.
keeps asking what it is, but that's probably a conversation for a different time. Kessar told HuffPost via Facebook that Hoop has the catfish, but he didn't think his fishing companion had eaten it, quote, yet. Meanwhile, he still has the, quote, the other object, but probably not for much longer. I don't have any use for it, he said.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I don't know what you would. I guess you just throw it away, or do you give it back to like the National Sex Museum? Like, hey, this came out of a catfish.
Catfish.
I don't know. They probably take something like that.
I'm very scared. I'm gonna look up catfish
boy.
sex toy.
Oh boy, I don't like the sound
Here
of
we
that.
go. So I'm gonna send Matt.
No.
If Matt, you can open up. It's the article that I'm referring to. I put it in our chat of our recording studio. I saw it again. Oh, Matt. So you're gonna pull it up and you're just gonna scroll. Let's get a live reaction from Matt.
Hold on, it's loading.
Yep, it's loading.
Oh, God. Oh, it's disgusting.
Right?
How many ads are going to pop up on this screen?
Oh, well, what kind of ads are popping up on the screen?
I don't even know. Yeah, that's gross. That had to be a big catfish.
They did not say how big the catfish was, but yeah, you might want to turn that off.
Yeah, catfish can get pretty big.
They can. But I was very surprised. I mean, listen, I know stories of dogs eating weird stuff, and then when it comes out the other end of their, when it's time to poop, they tend to poop it out, and just there's so many things that like can go through. But like having a sex toy coming out of this fish. First question is, how the heck did the fish get a hold of it? First of all, that must have meant that the previous user, was using it somewhere near the lake, or was using it somewhere near the stream, the river, the Ohio River, whatever. I digress. Unless it was some type of weird college joke that Ohio State University, I'm not sure how close they are to the Ohio River, but they used it as a weird joke, and they're like, oh, let's toss it in the lake. And then somebody turns out to come to find out the catfish swallows it. I have lots of questions, more than lots of speculation. I mean, I have speculation, but I have lots of questions.
Yeah, how long was it in there for?
I have no idea. I mean,
that's my biggest question. Like, how uncomfortable was the fish? What was more uncomfortable, living with that in it or dying?
Do you think, Matt, people are tired of hearing our Anchor ad?
Yeah, probably. But let's be honest, if it wasn't for Anchor, we would not be doing a podcast.
You're right, Matt. Once again, we have to thank Anchor for helping us continue to make each episode. Y'all know how it works. Anchor is free. It's easy to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, and distributes your podcast to platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and more.
And you all know that you can make money too, even with the first couple episodes that you start with.
So why haven't you started your own podcast yet? Anchor is everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app today, or go to anchor.fm to get started. That's anchor.fm.
So, Mike, when do you think we'll stop talking about Anchor?
Oh, man, Matt. You know what? To be completely honest, I think we'll be talking about this for a long time.
I would say it would put out the misery.
Maybe.
Put him out of his misery.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Couldn't even believe it. But yeah, Matt, we tend to not reflect, but we tend to stumble upon some of these stories with sex toys and everything else that goes with it. But Matt, do you think this is the weirdest story of a sex toy that we've had?
Yeah, probably. I think the last one we had, it was just like floating in the river or something like that. I forget what that one was.
I forget, actually.
Yeah, it involves something like that. Yeah, this is probably the weirdest one because that's probably the last thing I would expect to find in a fish. Quite literally the last thing I would expect to find in a fish. Yeah, it's very bizarre.
I wonder if you can sell it. Like, I wonder if Rich could sell it online and like add this like big like hoot about this sex toy found inside of a catfish. $200.
I'm sure someone would buy it. There's some
Freaking
weirdo out there that would be like sold.
Did you see this girl, this TikToker, is selling? Well, I know this is totally off topic, but I think we talked about this before. There's an individual who is selling farts in a jar.
Yeah.
She made close to $200,000 for selling her farts in a jar. 90 Day Fiance star.
Yeah, people are messed up.
Yeah. I think she's selling an alternative now because she was eating beans and like something else. I'm not sure.
People just need to.
I tend to not follow those types of stories because those are just weird.
Same. Yeah, I'd rather just not think about that.
But I stumble upon this one and I'm like, you know what? We should bring this up in the podcast.
This one's at least funny.
Because I know, like Trent, my brother, HR, he's an avid fisherman. Like, loves to go fishing, and like, could just imagine like the story. Like, Mom, can you come here, please?
Yeah, it's awkward.
I mean, I know we don't have catfish in our area, but just to have that awkward conversation between mom or dad.
Yeah. Did you ever eat catfish?
I have not.
It's very good.
Is it?
I'm a big fan. Yeah. Actually, school used to have a Cajun catfish. Wasn't bad.
Really?
Yeah. Wasn't awful.
What the heck?
Yep.
What type of food service did your school have?
I don't know. It was good.
I feel like the best thing that we got was like a slice of pizza. I mean, I was packed.
I'm talking about college.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant high school.
No, my high school didn't service catfish.
I was like, what?
I'm not that fancy.
I don't remember that though.
It's tasty. I was very hesitant at first.
Are you sure it was catfish?
No.
That's the worst part. You don't know.
I am not.
Yeah. So that's the story of Richard and John catching a catfish with a sex toy in it.
Yeah, that's crazy. One of the weirder stories I think we've ever talked about.
Oh yeah, faux show.
Yeah,
faux show.
Yep, makes you kind of say like, what did you just say? This is such a bad transition into our next segment.
What?
Say what? Oh man, that was a tough one.
Awful.
That wasn't good. No, I tried. That's all that matters. All right, so y'all know how this works. We'll give one at a time. Mike, I'll give my first one.
Okay.
I have one about food. Most importantly, fried food.
Okay.
I think it's very overrated.
Yes.
Now, I do enjoy the occasional mozzarella sticks or
fried chicken,
mac and cheese bites, fried chicken, stuff like that.
Cheese bites. Oh.
However, I just can't eat fried food anymore. It just kills my stomach. The oil and the grease is just awful. I think there's a lot of foods now where even if you just use an air fryer, like it's a little healthier. And I see these people make these like crazy like burgers. And did you see that one TikTok of the guy made like a burger, like wrapped the whole thing in cheese and then like did like egg wash into the French fry and deep fried it? Like that's just unnecessary. Like that's not, there's no need to be eating that. And yeah, fried food is good a little bit once in a while, but I think in general, I think it's just overrated.
Says the guy. We went to the baseball game and had a whole tub of waffle fries.
Yes. Again, it's good once in a while. I also didn't expect that to be that many waffle fries. That was a lot of waffle fries.
It's not what you get your average Chick-fil-A.
Right.
I had some really nice, are they called beer battered fries? Like the kind of like ballpark fries?
Yeah, I think so.
So good. At this burger place that Jen and I go to. in her area, and they have this like special type of sauce. That's so good. Oh, it's so good. So good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, even with like some of my changes that I've been having, I don't want to say with my diet, but with just my eating habits, like I've noticed, I know this is going to sound really personal, but whatever. Like I had frozen chicken tenders one of the nights because I didn't want to make anything and let alone go buy anything. And I knew I had that in my freezer.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the only thing that I think was the thing that made my stomach so upset. I think I said it a couple weeks in the episode, in a podcast a while ago. I mean, it felt like a Mets mess. Like it just, I was in so much pain. My mom gave me medication because I was having so much pain. Jenna looked worried as hell, and I'm like, I'm fine. Like, it'll get out of my system. I'll be fine. And like, I think that was the thing that did it. And but no, I mean, bodies change. I mean, like we said, we can't drink like we used to. We can't eat like we used to. As much as we try to, we can't. And I think that's where we find out, and then that's when we get all depressed because we know our bodies are changing.
Yeah, it sucks. Getting older sucks.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's my turn. Dress for the summer, like
Okay.
dressing for work
Yeah.
over the summer. I think I started a trend.
Oh.
I started wearing jeans Monday through Friday.
I've been wearing jeans to work like every day.
Well, whatever. Screw you.
Oh, okay.
But like I'm usually the guy that's wearing khakis or like green pants, like something nice, something dressy business casual. Let's put it that way.
Yep.
The only time I actually really dressed up for was an event that we had this past weekend, which granted, you have to dress up for those events because you are serving as the staff.
Correct.
But yeah, I mean, I came in today with jeans, a button down polo, and Toms. That was it. And I felt so comfortable, and I just felt like I was ready to take on the day because A, it was super, super hot out, but B, I was feeling comfortable though. So I think no matter what organization or what company you work for, I mean, unless there's certain guidelines, I mean, obviously there's certain exceptions. I think people should be able to wear jeans if they can.
I agree.
If in the event that you have to wear some type of nice business clothing.
I agree. I like if you have a meeting with a client, maybe wear khakis or something like that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I agree. I also think like employees having the option to know they can wear jeans makes it a little more like, oh, I can wear jeans to work today. Like, like you said, you feel more comfortable. You want to get more stuff done. I 100% agree. I love wearing jeans to work every day. Now, again, if I have an external meeting, I usually wear khakis just because I want to look a little nicer. But yeah, jeans are the best.
They are.
Coincidentally, my second one is also about dressing up.
Oh.
Dressing up in a few ways.
Okay.
No
clothes.
No, I always clothes.
Socks on.
I think dressing up is fun. Now,
yes.
I mean this in two ways. I mean dressing up like fancy dress up, like a shirt and tie. You look good. I just bought not bought, but part of my Christmas gift was just finished. I just got a new suit.
Ooh. What color?
It's like here, let me grab the jacket real quick.
Yeah, I got. Oh, Matt can reach. Okay, good. I was gonna try to give you in between. I actually got a Navy suit a couple months ago because my old Navy suit didn't fit, and it is a. Oh wow! So it's like
nice, it's like a light gray.
A light gray, almost like on the wire palette, but it's a grayish white.
Yeah, love it.
Interesting. Look at you go. That's nice. What are you doing that for? A hot date?
I just wanted to have one. I wore a color similar to that to my prom, and always thought I looked good in that color, like for a suit. Like pair it
Nice.
with like a nice like light blue. I always just think it looks cool. Also dressing up this weekend, as of now, April and I are actually going to be doing a little photo shoot. But we're
Why?
going to like look like a nice photo shoot. So there is one of her friends. It's not like an occasion. One
Why?
of her friends does like photography like on the side and is
But
looking
did she do her grad photos?
She did. No, she did not do her grad photos.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yes, we did those in house.
In-house.
Not kidding. We did those in house.
Like at your work?
No, just like within the family. Yeah.
So who
But
took
anyway.
who took the photos? You?
Her mom took the photos.
Oh,
yeah.
those aren't
But
bad.
I was in charge of making sure everything was like lined up and like everything was straight. Yeah.
I would literally hire you on the spot if I would have been. There's a there's
Whoa.
a hospital riot somewhere.
Oh, interesting.
Anyway,
No, so this friend of hers is just looking for more experience. So
Okay.
she sent her a message, was like, "Hey, like if you want, like we'll do a photo shoot." So this weekend we were supposed to be doing a photo shoot, just because, you know. Yeah.
Matt has
What's
not
that?
talked anything about me beforehand, so I can only assume that it's a normal photo shoot.
It is a normal photo shoot.
Oh, good. Okay. Lovely.
God, don't you put that evil on me, Ricky
Don't
Bobby.
you put that evil on me.
Yeah,
Ricky.
so excited for. I like dressing up like that. Not that we're going to dress up like I'm not wearing a shirt and tie to this photo shoot, but going to look a little nicer. And then I also just like dressing up for fun. For work, for like theme nights that we have. I've been dressing up a lot more for recently. It's just fun to get involved, be a little silly. Dressing up for like Halloween stuff, I think is always fun. Yeah, I just think dressing up in general is just always kind of cool. Whenever you get to wear like not normal stuff, I think it's kind of fun.
Yeah, and even with those occasions, like it is nice to wear something formal when you don't wear something formal often. Like I can only imagine like VPs, CEOs, presidents, people that are constantly wearing, that have the formal wearing of like a suit and tie like every single day. Like I guess they think it on the reverse side. Like I think they enjoy it when they're casual, like when they can wear jeans or when they can wear like something nice. Like, but I can't even imagine like you every day wearing dress pants, wearing a button-down dress shirt, wearing a tie, wearing a jacket. Like I wish that would be me eventually, but ever since I started this trend of wearing jeans every day, I'm starting to second guess that thought.
Yeah, it's tough to go back.
It is. But I'm glad that you're having a photo shoot. That's going to be fun. I hope it's not hot for you because dude, you kind of have a danger color there if you're wearing that.
I mean, I'm probably gonna wear shorts and like a short sleeve t-shirt. Not t-shirt, but like a short sleeve shirt. I would imagine.
It's like you're going to wear shorts with
I don't
your
know where we're
jacket.
going. I think we might try to do like a lake or something.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly what I'm going to be wearing, but it should be fun. I've never really done a photo shoot like this before. So I don't really know what to expect.
You ever done a photo shoot?
No, not really.
You've done video shoots before.
I've done video shoots. The closest thing I did to this, in high school, I think I mentioned this before. My senior year, I did the prom fashion show.
No.
Yeah, I did my prom fashion show senior year, and then I actually got my tux for free. I went with like the same place that like gave us the suits. If you participated, you got your tux for free. So, but yeah, I've never been like done a photo shoot, so I don't know if you have any tips.
Oh yeah, good tips. Relax. Like there may be a couple times.
Do you know me?
Well, so what I mean by that is there may be a couple times where you may feel obligated if you're standing in position to like smile the entire time, like when the photographer is shooting. You will hear me at times too, even saying like, relax, relax a little bit, like shake it up a little bit, like, because if you're smiling, you actually get like, I don't know if you've ever seen like people's faces when they're smiling the entire time. You actually see their face start to get tired of smiling, and then the smile becomes like this.
Yeah.
Instead of like that.
Right. Makes sense.
Do that. And just have fun, man. Like you're getting an opportunity to capture some moments with your bow. And it's nice that you'll get to have those photos and you'll get an opportunity to do that. I guess that's for the other side of the camera. I can't really give tips on the person taking the photos because every style is different. So I can't really recommend them any type of recommendation.
I've seen what she's done. And I think, I don't even know if I'm getting this right. I think she's just graduating high school or still in high school or something like that. But she's pretty good. So I'm excited.
Photographers are always good. But yeah, enjoy it. It. Make memories.
Always.
And don't fall in the lake if you do go to a lake.
Try not to.
Because that would be good photos.
Yeah.
And the end of a photo shoot on a very short notice.
don't want those on Facebook.
You might want to. You never know.
Maybe.
You never know. I guess another thing for me I want to talk about is just how unusual just the past 2 months have been for me. I've not had a normal week. We have not had a normal week. Whether that's conferences, vacations, extra days off, your vacations, your work schedule, my work schedule. There was just so many things that like, I feel like I'm just picking it up and I'm still rolling with the punches. Like I'm still going, I'm still doing stuff. And I think it's challenging because everything was in such a routine that it's now kind of thrown all out the window. Which like is fine. Like life is meant to be that type of experience for you. But, for somebody that has had the opportunity to be a little consistent, it tended to be, it's difficult. I guess I'm being transparent. Like it's really difficult. So I just hope, I'm not seeing shall I say, a normalcy until like a month. Like, because again, vacations, conferences, extra days off, vacation time, all those things, like they add up, but you don't get a normal time. And like even the summer, like, sorry, I know I'm like soapboxing, but like even the summer, I'm not teaching anymore. I'm thinking like, yes, like I'm going to have more time to do stuff. I feel like I don't have any more time in my life anymore to do stuff like, and then like, I can't even imagine what it's going to be like when the semester comes and I'm teaching again and I'm at those nights. And on top of that, doing all these other things. And I'm like, oh my gosh, stop.
Yeah, no, it's tough when your normal schedule gets like thrown off. You're right. It is hard to adjust. It's hard to deal with. I know, like you said, both of our schedules has just been crazy, and it seemed like my schedule got crazy, then mine gets normal, but then yours gets crazy, then yours is back to normal, then I'm back to crazy. It just doesn't line up super well. But I think we've both done a great job of handling it.
Yeah, I do have to say, if I can compliment you, I think you have handled your schedule much better this year compared to last year.
Yeah.
Because I just remember how exhausted you were last year. Like now, before then, that was when we were kind of kicking things back up from the pandemic. Like, but we were also doing a little bit more. Like we were live streaming 2 days a week. We were, recording our episodes. Like we had a different format for the episode. And, for us to try to record on Monday, but also live stream on Monday, and then me going solo on Thursday. And it's like, oh, I'm off. Okay, we can do Tuesday, Thursday. Like there was a consistency to it. But like now it's just like, it's not even our recording schedules. It's just our life schedules that are all like all over the place.
Yeah. Which I guess that comes with being an adult.
Yeah.
Again,
adulting sucks.
Don't grow up, kids. Also, if you're a kid, maybe not listen to this podcast.
Mom and Dad, shut it off. Yeah. So my schedule has been quite unusual. But hey, there's a lot of consistencies. My family, my girlfriend, and Matthew.
Yep.
So
that's really all you need.
And the podcast.
That's all you need.
The podcast is right below Matthew, but it's
right a step below. Like 3A, 3B.
3A1. Yeah, so what a hell of a schedule that I have.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is it, right?
I think so.
Okay, we'll wrap it up here. Thanks so much for listening to another episode of the Funny Business Podcast. If you haven't already, make sure you hit subscribe. We do have merch. If you've been listening to us and you're like, how the heck can I support these two young, handsome son of a bitches? If you go to solo.to/funnybusiness, there is a link at the very top of our links and it says buy our merch. That's the place where you can buy our merch. Some really nice quality merch. I have yet to check some of the new things, but there's probably new things happening. Jenna has a long sleeve. I have a long sleeve. Matt, you have the sweatshirts, which
I got the sweatshirt. I got a t-shirt as well.
So, I think it's
and
a
the
great
coffee
way
mug.
The coffee mug.
Coffee mug's fantastic.
But yeah, if you haven't done that already, and no pressure, you could still support us the way that you're doing now is by listening. But if you're feeling like supporting us a little extra, feel free to head on over to the merch store and be able to support us through that way. All of our social media and everything else is on there too. Mr. Matthew.
Yeah.
What's the advice for the good people of the funny business world for this episode?
Just have some fun. Have some fun responsibly. Like I said, 4th of July weekend is this weekend. Have fun. Be safe. Be smart. Don't do drugs, especially chicken nuggets. Yeah, but just do something to have fun. Even if, whatever, you don't want to celebrate America, you don't have to. Do something. Just do something fun for yourself this week.
Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I want to take a ride on your disco stick.
Okay. I
What's
didn't see that
from,
going. TikTok.
Yeah, but what's the song?
I don't know.
You don't know the song?
No.
It's Love Game by Lady Gaga.
Sure.
Let's play a love game. Play a love game.
Not
Do
a
you
huge
want
Lady
love or you
Gaga
want
fan.
fame? You and Pickles and Lady Gaga.
Mm-hmm.
Do all Taylor Swift fans hate Pickles?
Yes. I'm going to make that statement now. No one can fact check me on
Could
that.
you imagine? Wait, so does that mean Taylor Swift doesn't like pickles? Then that means I don't like pickles.
Correct. Yeah, no,
Hey.
if Taylor Swift would come out and say I love pickles, I'm changing my vote 100%.
Taylor Swift, if you are listening to this part of the show, you need to let Matt know that pickles are the best thing ever on burgers, on the side for a sandwich, just whatever it is to convince him, because I'm pretty sure if you told Matt to go jump off a cliff, he probably would.
How high is the cliff?
We'll ask her.
Okay. Yeah,
Next week on the show,
once she
Taylor
comes on.
Swift.
Yeah.
Local Pennsylvanian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Reading,
God.
PA.
Yeah. Dr. Taylor Swift, apparently.
Yes, please. Get it right. God.
Please. Yeah. So that concludes another episode. And until the next time, we'll see you all in the next episode.
Stay safe, everyone.